Imagine a moon so mysterious, it could change everything we know about life in the universe. Europa, one of Jupiter's moons, hides a vast liquid ocean beneath its icy surface. But what's really going on beneath that frozen crust? Could there be alien life thriving in its depths? What secrets are lurking in the darkness, waiting to be uncovered? As we explore this fascinating world, we have to ask, could Europa hold the key to discovering life beyond Earth? What if the answers we've been searching for are buried under layers of ice just waiting to be found? Let's dive in. A vast subsurface ocean. Imagine a world entirely covered in ice, where beneath that thick frozen shell, an enormous, hidden ocean exists. That world is Europa, one of Jupiter's moons, and it holds secrets beneath its icy crust that could change everything we know about the possibilities of life in our solar system. This ocean, believed to be global, may be more expansive than any other body of water we know of, containing more than twice the volume of Earth's oceans combined. But here's the most mind-blowing part, it's all hidden beneath a thick layer of ice, possibly up to 25 kilometers deep. This ice acts as a shield, keeping the ocean below safe from cosmic radiation and protecting whatever might be swimming around in it from the harsh conditions of space. Scientists have speculated that if Europa's ocean could somehow be accessed, we might uncover one of the most significant discoveries in the history of space exploration. An ecosystem that has evolved in complete isolation. How crazy would it be to think that there could be alien life forms living right under our noses? No matter how advanced our technology gets, there's still so much we don't know about Europa's ocean, and we're just beginning to scratch the surface of what it could hold. Could this ocean be the perfect environment for life? Or is it just a frozen wasteland? The mystery only deepens the more we explore. Potential for life. Let's get real for a moment. What if there's life out there, not as we know it, but something radically different, thriving in the depths of Europa's ocean? That's the hope, and the theory, behind some of the most exciting research in astrobiology. For years, scientists have believed that Europa's subsurface ocean could be a perfect candidate for hosting life. It's not just about having liquid water, which is essential for life as we know it, but also the environment. Think of it, Europa's ocean is located beneath a thick ice shell, where it could be kept warm by the heat from Jupiter's powerful gravity. This heat, known as tidal heating, is what makes the ocean potentially habitable. The heat generated by Jupiter's pull keeps the ocean in a liquid state, even though it's located millions of miles away from the sun, where other water would freeze solid. But what's even more intriguing is the possibility of hydrothermal vents at the ocean's floor, similar to those found in Earth's deep oceans. On Earth, we know that life can thrive around these vents, even in complete darkness, by using chemical energy from the vents instead of sunlight. If Europa's ocean has these vents, it could create the perfect conditions for life to survive. Could life on Europa be similar to deep-sea creatures here on Earth? Or is it possible that alien life forms could be entirely different, evolving in ways we can't even imagine? The idea of alien life beneath Europa's icy shell is not just a fantasy, it's a real possibility that could reshape our understanding of life in the universe. Geological activity. Europa is far from just a cold, desolate moon drifting through space. When you take a closer look, it's clear that this icy world is far more dynamic than we could have ever imagined. The surface of Europa is covered with a network of ridges, cracks, and strange, wavy bands that make it look like the moon is constantly being reshaped. This isn't a frozen, lifeless place, it's alive with activity beneath the surface. But what's really happening on Europa? Scientists believe these surface features are the result of an active, dynamic interior. Europa's core is likely heated by tidal forces from Jupiter's immense gravity, which causes the moon's shape to subtly change over time, creating constant stress on the surface. This tidal heating is a powerful force, and it might be responsible for creating the cracks and ridges we see. But there's more. These geological features suggest that Europa's ocean might be in contact with the icy crust above it, exchanging material and energy. Imagine an exchange happening between a vast hidden ocean and the frozen surface above, an interaction that could influence the chemistry of the ocean and its potential to support life. If Europa's ocean is truly a liquid, and its ice shell is flexible, then the moon could be constantly recycling its surface, allowing for an incredible exchange of gases, minerals, and energy. Could this dynamic geological process help sustain life? It's a theory that could open the door to a whole new understanding of planetary systems and how they work. Europa is not just a frozen moon. It's a world that's still evolving and changing, and that could be crucial to its potential for supporting life. Chemical ingredients for life. When scientists think about the potential for life beyond Earth, one of the first things they consider is the presence of the right chemical ingredients. And when it comes to Europa, the moon doesn't disappoint. Research has revealed that the surface of Europa contains a wide array of essential chemicals that could be key for life to exist. One of the most important ingredients is water, and we already know that Europa has a liquid ocean beneath its icy crust. But that's just the start. Europa's surface is dotted with complex organic compounds. Those are the building blocks of life. These compounds are similar to those found in comets and asteroids, which have been known to carry the essential elements for life across the solar system. And there's more to this story. The presence of clay-like minerals on Europa's surface indicates that the moon has the kind of chemistry needed to support the formation of complex molecules. These clay minerals, rich in organic compounds, are often seen as essential for life. On Earth, we know that these minerals play a key role in helping complex molecules form, which are essential for life to thrive. And let's not forget about Europa's proximity to Jupiter. The powerful radiation from the gas giant could be helping to create more complex organic compounds by bombarding the surface with high-energy particles. This may be causing a chemical reaction on Europa's icy shell, which could further enhance the potential for life. So, when we ask what's hiding in the oceans of Europa, we're looking at a place that not only has water and energy but also the chemical building blocks for life. The stage is set. The question now is, what's hiding beneath the ice? Could we find life lurking there waiting to be discovered? Energy sources. Europa's potential to harbor life doesn't just come down to its liquid ocean or organic compounds. There's another key factor that makes this icy moon so fascinating. Energy. Energy is one of the most crucial ingredients for life, and it's not something that's just handed out in space. But on Europa, it seems like there's more than enough to keep things going. The primary source of energy on Europa is tidal heating, a result of the immense gravitational pull that Jupiter exerts on its moons. Europa's orbit isn't perfectly circular, it's slightly elliptical. This means that as it moves closer to Jupiter, the moon is subjected to immense tidal forces, causing it to stretch and flex as it orbits. Imagine the pressure of the entire moon being tugged and squeezed by the giant gas planet. This constant strain causes friction inside Europa, generating heat. This tidal heating is what keeps Europa's subsurface ocean in a liquid state, despite the freezing temperatures of the surrounding space. Without this heat, Europa's ocean would likely freeze solid, making it inhospitable for life. But because of this continuous energy input, the ocean remains liquid and potentially habitable. And what's even more intriguing is that this energy might not just support life. It could fuel the chemistry necessary for life to thrive. In the deep ocean, where sunlight doesn't reach, the heat from Europa's core could act as a sort of lifeline for any organisms that might be lurking there. So, in a way, Europa's ocean is powered by the gravitational energy of Jupiter itself, making this moon a place of incredible potential. Could this be the hidden energy source that supports alien ecosystems? The more we learn about Europa, the more it seems like the perfect place for life to exist. Upcoming missions. With so much to discover, scientists are eager to get a closer look at Europa, and the good news is that we don't have to wait much longer. One of the most anticipated missions to Europa is NASA's Europa Clipper mission, set to launch in 2024. The Europa Clipper spacecraft will be equipped with some of the most advanced technology to study the moon from every angle, including high-resolution imaging systems, spectrometers, and radar. This spacecraft will provide the most detailed pictures of Europa's icy surface, giving scientists their first real glimpse of what lies beneath the ice. One of the main objectives of the Europa Clipper mission is to study the moon's subsurface ocean, its ice shell, and how these interact with each other. By analyzing the surface and investigating potential plumes of water vapor erupting from beneath the ice, the mission could reveal signs of water and chemical processes that are essential for life. The spacecraft will fly by Europa multiple times, using its instruments to measure the composition of the ocean, determine its depth, and study the interaction between the ocean and the ice shell. The mission will also investigate whether there are any active processes, like hydrothermal vents, which could provide the energy needed for life to thrive. The Europa Clipper mission is one of the most exciting space missions of the next decade, and it could uncover critical clues about the potential for life beyond Earth. As it makes its way closer to Europa, we'll get one step closer to answering the age-old question, what's really hiding beneath the ice of this mysterious moon? The future of space exploration is about to get a lot more exciting, and Europa will be at the heart of it all. Thanks for joining us on this incredible journey to Europa. The mysteries of this icy moon could hold answers to some of the biggest questions about life beyond Earth. If you enjoyed exploring the possibilities with us, don't forget to hit that like button, share, and subscribe to Space Facts German for more mind-blowing discoveries. What do you think is hiding beneath Europa's ice? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. See you in the next adventure. Have you ever wondered if there's life beyond Earth? What if there's a planet out there with the right conditions to support life, just waiting to be discovered? NASA's Pandora mission is about to take us one step closer to answering that question. By exploring the atmospheres of distant exoplanets, Pandora will give us the tools to understand these alien worlds like never before. Could one of these planets be the next Earth? Join me as we dive into Pandora's exciting mission and uncover what it could mean for the future of space exploration. The Pandora mission. Have you ever looked up at the stars and wondered if there are planets out there just like Earth? Imagine a mission dedicated to exploring these distant worlds and uncovering their secrets. Well, get ready, because NASA's Pandora mission is set to do just that and more. But what exactly is Pandora? Let's dive into it. The Pandora mission, launching in late 2025, is a groundbreaking project by NASA that will focus on studying exoplanets, those distant planets orbiting stars outside our solar system. Now here's the exciting part. Pandora isn't just about discovering new planets, it's about studying their atmospheres to see what they're made of, and if they could support life. This is a huge leap in space exploration, as understanding alien atmospheres is a key step in the search for habitable worlds. Pandora will be equipped with state-of-the-art technology to observe these planets in ways we've never been able to before. For instance, it will continuously monitor exoplanets as they transit in front of their stars, allowing Pandora to analyze their atmospheric composition. This means that for the first time, we'll get to peer into the alien skies of distant planets, uncovering what makes them tick, and potentially identifying the ones that could harbor life. The Pandora mission is set to open doors to a whole new era in space exploration, where we can finally start answering one of humanity's most profound questions. Are we alone in the universe? Mission objectives. Now you might be wondering, what exactly will Pandora be doing out there in space? Well, Pandora isn't just a mission to look at distant stars, it's a mission with a mission. NASA's goal for Pandora is ambitious yet exciting: to study the atmospheres of at least 20 exoplanets, monitoring them for over a year. How does it plan to do that? By observing them multiple times, tracking their atmospheric changes as they orbit their host stars. The key to Pandora's success is its ability to observe these exoplanets during their transits, which is when they pass in front of their stars. This is a golden opportunity for Pandora to take continuous readings over a 24-hour period. By capturing light from the stars and analyzing how it interacts with the exoplanet's atmosphere, Pandora will be able to detect the chemical composition of these atmospheres, essentially reading the air on alien planets. What makes this mission even more fascinating is its ability to do all of this on a large scale. Pandora's goal is to observe at least 20 different exoplanets, making this one of the most detailed studies of alien worlds to date. By capturing data from multiple planets, scientists will not only gain a deeper understanding of individual atmospheres, but also compare them across a range of environments. Is it possible that some of these planets could sustain life? Pandora's findings will bring us one step closer to understanding whether we are alone in the universe. Scientific significance. You might be asking, why does Pandora matter so much? Well, the scientific significance of this mission goes far beyond just exploring distant planets. Pandora's work will give us the tools to answer some of the most pressing questions about exoplanets and their potential to support life. Imagine being able to peer into the very atmosphere of an alien world, uncovering its chemical makeup and finding out if it has the building blocks necessary for life. That's what Pandora is aiming to achieve, and it could change everything we know about life beyond Earth. One of the key challenges when studying exoplanets is distinguishing between signals from the star and those from the planet itself. Pandora will tackle this head-on. By focusing on transiting exoplanets, it will monitor them as they pass in front of their stars, allowing scientists to study the planet's atmosphere without interference from the star's light. This ability to separate the two signals is crucial for getting accurate, detailed data about what these planets are really like. This precise data could eventually help scientists determine which exoplanets might be capable of supporting life, based on factors like the presence of water, oxygen, or other life-essential elements in their atmospheres. What Pandora will also help us understand is the diversity of exoplanetary atmospheres. By observing a range of different exoplanets, each with unique characteristics, scientists will be able to compare and contrast these atmospheres. Are they thick with clouds like Venus or thin and airy like Mars? Or maybe, just maybe, some of them share similarities with Earth's atmosphere. Pandora's findings will provide crucial insights into the many different environments that exist on exoplanets, and, just as importantly, which ones might be candidates for life. Technical details. Now let's get into the fascinating tech that makes Pandora such a powerful tool for space exploration. The heart of Pandora is its 45-centimeter Cassegrain telescope, a cutting-edge piece of technology that will enable it to study exoplanets with incredible precision. This telescope isn't just any ordinary instrument. It's designed to capture both visible light and near-infrared wavelengths. What does that mean? Essentially, Pandora will be able to see exoplanets in ways that other telescopes can't, allowing it to detect the faintest signals coming from the planet's atmospheres. But the telescope itself is just one piece of the puzzle. Pandora is also equipped with spectrometers, which will break down the light it collects into detailed spectra. This will allow scientists to analyze the specific chemical composition of an exoplanet's atmosphere. By studying these spectra, Pandora can identify gases like carbon dioxide, methane, and water vapor, each of which could be crucial in determining whether a planet is habitable. It's like having a cosmic detective examining the air of distant worlds. One of the key features that sets Pandora apart from previous missions is its dual-use capabilities. Not only can it take stunning images of exoplanets, but it can also perform spectroscopic observations at the same time. This means that Pandora won't just give us a pretty picture of these distant worlds, it will provide real, actionable data that can tell us what's going on in their atmospheres. With its ability to do both tasks simultaneously, Pandora is set to deliver a comprehensive understanding of exoplanets in a way we've never seen before. Mission operations. Now that we've discussed Pandora's incredible technology, let's take a closer look at how this mission will operate in space. You might be wondering, how does Pandora manage to capture such detailed data from the vastness of space? Well, the answer lies in its carefully planned orbit and advanced spacecraft systems. Pandora will be placed in a sun-synchronous low-Earth orbit, a strategic position that allows it to have consistent and predictable observation conditions. What makes this so important? In this orbit, Pandora will always be in the right position to observe exoplanets as they transit in front of their stars, ensuring that the data it collects is reliable and continuous. This consistency is key to understanding the dynamics of the planet's atmospheres over time. The data will be collected in a way that gives scientists a complete and accurate picture of these distant worlds. Managing the spacecraft's operations is the job of Pandora's highly sophisticated spacecraft bus. This bus is like the brain of the satellite, coordinating everything from navigation to data acquisition. The spacecraft's onboard systems are responsible for making sure Pandora stays on course, collects the necessary data, and communicates with Earth. It's designed to handle the complex tasks of space exploration while ensuring smooth, uninterrupted operations throughout the mission's duration. These systems also allow Pandora to autonomously adjust its position as needed, ensuring it never misses an opportunity to study a passing exoplanet. It's a perfect combination of cutting-edge technology and meticulous planning, all working together to deliver unparalleled insights into distant worlds. Future implications. So what comes next? After Pandora has completed its mission, the impact of its discoveries will extend far beyond just the scientific community. The data Pandora collects will lay the foundation for the future of space exploration, potentially influencing missions that aim to find Earth-like exoplanets capable of supporting life. But the implications don't stop there. Pandora will also enhance our understanding of what makes a planet habitable, which is essential for the long-term goal of interplanetary colonization. Pandora's success will directly contribute to the growing field of exoplanet research, expanding our knowledge of the universe and helping to answer the age-old question, are we alone? Its observations of alien atmospheres could reveal signs of life in places we never thought to look before. In fact, Pandora could provide the first hints of alien biosignatures, gases in a planet's atmosphere that could indicate the presence of life. This would be a groundbreaking achievement, opening the door for even more ambitious missions in the future. The Pandora mission also acts as a stepping stone for more advanced space telescopes and missions. By refining our techniques for observing and characterizing exoplanets, Pandora will make it possible for future missions to go even further in their exploration. These advancements might one day lead to the discovery of exoplanets that not only resemble Earth but also possess the conditions necessary for life to thrive. Pandora's contribution to space science will echo for years, shaping the way we approach the search for life beyond Earth and our understanding of the cosmos. And there you have it. NASA's Pandora mission is set to unlock the secrets of distant exoplanets, bringing us closer than ever to understanding the potential for life beyond Earth. What do you think? Could Pandora's discoveries change the way we look at the universe? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this deep dive into space exploration, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Space Facts for more mind-blowing content about the cosmos. Stay curious and keep exploring with us, because the universe is full of mysteries just waiting to be uncovered. Have you ever looked up at the night sky and wondered, are we alone in the universe? Well, what if I told you that scientists have just uncovered signs of potential life on a distant planet? How mind-blowing is that? Today we're diving into one of the most exciting discoveries yet, an exoplanet 124 light-years away that might just hold the key to answering one of humanity's biggest questions. Could this be the breakthrough we've been waiting for? Stay tuned, because this discovery might change everything we know about life beyond Earth. The search for life beyond Earth. Hey, explorers, imagine this. You're looking up at the night sky wondering if we're truly alone out here. Pretty mind-boggling, right? Well, recent discoveries have shaken the foundations of that thought, making the question more relevant than ever. Just recently, scientists might have found signs of life on an exoplanet, one that's 124 light-years away. The discovery was made possible by the powerful James Webb Space Telescope, and the implications? Huge. This isn't just another space mission where we find a planet with a similar atmosphere. No, this one could actually hold the key to something far more incredible, proof that life exists elsewhere in the universe. In today's video, we're diving deep into the findings, exploring what they mean for us here on Earth, and discussing how this discovery is changing everything we thought we knew about life beyond our planet. Could this be the first step toward answering one of humanity's biggest questions? Are we truly alone? Keep watching because you're about to join me on a journey that could alter the way we look at our place in the cosmos forever. Meet K2-18b, the ocean-covered exoplanet. Alright, let's talk about the star of the show, K2-18b. K2-18b is what scientists call a Hycean world. You might be wondering, what does that mean? Well, this planet is covered in oceans and the atmosphere is rich in hydrogen, an exciting combo when you're looking for life. It's located in the habitable zone of its star, meaning it's the perfect distance to possibly support liquid water, which we know is essential for life. Think about it, liquid water on another planet. Mind-blowing, right? Now here's where it gets even more intriguing. K2-18b is very different from our own Earth in many ways. Despite being about 8.6 times larger than Earth, it shares some crucial characteristics with planets we could actually live on. The real kicker? This exoplanet is a prime candidate for future missions to explore life beyond Earth. Imagine what kind of secrets it could reveal about the universe and our search for extraterrestrial life. The excitement of discovering a planet with these kinds of conditions is that it pushes the boundaries of what we thought was possible. And trust me, we've only just begun. Stay with me because the best part is yet to come. The role of the James Webb Space Telescope. Alright, let's talk about the tech that made this discovery possible. The James Webb Space Telescope. If you haven't heard of it yet, let me introduce you to the most powerful space telescope ever built. Think of it as the Hubble telescope's cooler, more advanced cousin, capable of seeing farther into space and with a level of detail we've never had before. Imagine having a pair of super-powered binoculars that can pick out the tiniest details on distant planets. JWST is like that, but on a cosmic scale. Thanks to JWST, scientists were able to analyze the light coming from K2-18b's atmosphere. This wasn't just a quick look, the telescope meticulously studied the light as it passed through, revealing a wealth of information about the planet's composition. JWST detected the presence of molecules like water vapor, methane, and hold on, dimethyl sulfide, a compound linked to biological processes here on Earth. The beauty of JWST is in its precision. It can look deep into the atmospheres of distant planets, helping us detect signatures of life from millions of miles away. It's like being able to read a book from a planet light years away. So when you hear life beyond Earth, you're hearing the results of years of hard work and technological brilliance. The JWST is rewriting what we thought was possible in space exploration. The discovery of dimethyl sulfide. Hold on to your seats because this is where things get seriously interesting. One of the most exciting discoveries from JWST's analysis of K2-18b's atmosphere is the detection of dimethyl sulfide, or DMS. Now what does that mean? Well, on Earth, DMS is produced by tiny organisms in our oceans, like phytoplankton. It's one of those substances that's essentially a biological byproduct, something that nature produces when life is present. And guess what? It was detected on K2-18b. Why is this a big deal? DMS is a potential biosignature, basically a chemical fingerprint of life. It's not something you typically find in non-living processes. On Earth, it's linked to the activity of marine life. So finding it on K2-18b opens up the tantalizing possibility that similar life forms, maybe not exactly like what we know on Earth but life nonetheless, could be thriving on this distant planet. But before we all get too excited, let's remember while this is an incredible find, DMS could also be produced by non-biological processes. Scientists are still working to understand all the factors at play. But make no mistake, this discovery is a major step toward answering one of the biggest questions humanity has ever asked. Could K2-18b be harboring life? Well, this finding says maybe. What does this mean for the search for life? So, what does all of this mean for the search for life beyond Earth? Well, this discovery of DMS on K2-18b is a game changer. While we still can't say for sure that life exists on this exoplanet, the evidence is compelling enough to make scientists sit up and take notice. If this is indeed a biological signature, it would be the strongest evidence we've found so far that we're not alone in the universe. And that, my friends, is huge. But here's the kicker. We've been searching for life in the universe for centuries, but finding definitive proof has always been elusive. This detection doesn't just throw a lifeline to the idea of extraterrestrial life, it actually fuels the fire of possibility. Imagine, after all this time, being able to say that we've discovered potential life, not just on another moon or comet, but on an actual planet, one that could be incredibly similar to Earth in many ways. This finding doesn't just get us closer to answering that age-old question, are we alone? It opens up new avenues for exploration, forcing us to rethink our criteria for what constitutes life. Maybe it's not as rare as we thought, but let's be clear, we're not popping champagne just yet. The discovery of DMS might be a sign, but we need more evidence to make a conclusive statement. The hunt continues, and this finding gives us the momentum we need to push further into space. The next few years of research are going to be electrifying. The future is closer than ever. Implications for humanity. Now let's take a moment to consider the bigger picture. If we confirm that life exists on K2-18b, it would completely shake up how we see ourselves and our place in the universe. For centuries, humanity has grappled with the question of whether we're alone, and every new discovery that points to the existence of life beyond Earth brings us closer to understanding that we might not be. It's a humbling thought, isn't it? The idea that there could be other beings with their own civilizations, maybe even their own versions of us out there. But it's not just about the wow factor. If life really exists elsewhere, it opens up a whole new chapter in science. Think about how biology might be different on a planet with an ocean and a hydrogen-rich atmosphere. How would life adapt? Could organisms thrive in extreme environments that we once thought were inhospitable? What if life on other planets doesn't even resemble anything we know here on Earth? This could change the course of medicine, technology, and even our philosophy about life and existence. And it doesn't end there. The discovery of life elsewhere would challenge many of our societal, religious, and cultural views. It would ask us to redefine what we know about life, consciousness, and our place in the vast, mysterious universe. One thing's for sure, It would forever alter how we see the stars and our understanding of life itself. Future missions and research. Alright, let's look ahead. What comes next in this incredible journey of discovery? Well folks, while K2-18b is exciting, we're just getting started. This finding is only the tip of the iceberg, and the road ahead is paved with more questions and more missions to uncover the truth about life beyond Earth. The James Webb Space Telescope is already scheduled for more observations, and future missions are going to follow in its footsteps. One exciting prospect is the upcoming missions to explore other Hycean planets, worlds like K2-18b, which have the potential to harbor liquid water and life. Scientists are looking for planets with similar conditions to K2-18b, hoping to catch more signs of life in the vast ocean of space. We could also see missions to collect atmospheric samples from these planets, which would give us a closer look at their chemical makeup, biological markers, and more. And let's not forget the advancements in technology. The next generation of telescopes like the Nancy Grace Roman Space Telescope could bring us even closer to discovering the truth about alien life. These tools will allow us to study the atmospheres of exoplanets with greater precision, looking for biosignatures that could hint at life. The search for life is far from over, and this discovery is the beginning of an exciting era in space exploration. The future is bright, and who knows, the next big breakthrough could be just around the corner. Let's keep our eyes on the stars because the universe still holds many secrets waiting to be uncovered. And there you have it! The possibility of life beyond Earth is no longer just a dream, it's becoming a reality. What do you think? Could we really find life out there? Or is it just wishful thinking? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this deep dive into one of the universe's greatest mysteries, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more mind-blowing discoveries. Until next time, keep looking up, and stay curious about the cosmos. This is Space Facts, and the universe is waiting to be explored.